You're not repeating your past because it's powerful. You're repeating it because your brain predicted it. And until you interrupt that prediction, the old identity wins every time. Welcome to Quantum Life. You've learned how to observe the program, how to connect with your future identity, and how to create emotional coherence. But even with all of that, something strange still happens. You slip back. You feel like the old version of you again. Old emotions return, old reactions take over. Old habits come back alive. People think this means they've failed. But they haven't. They've just activated a force most never learned to see. The identity feedback loop. The loop is simple. Belief creates emotion. Emotion drives behavior. Behavior produces outcomes. Outcomes reinforce belief. And once that loop runs enough times, your brain predicts it automatically. It becomes self-maintaining. It becomes identity. At University College London, neuroscientist Karl Friston discovered that the brain is not trying to understand reality. It's trying to minimize surprise. It predicts your next emotion, your next reaction, your next decision based on the patterns you've repeated the most. This means that to your brain, your old identity isn't just familiar, it's safe. This is why change feels uncomfortable. It violates the brain's predictions. Gregory Bateson, a pioneer of cybernetics, observed the same principle in self-regulating systems. They repeat the same patterns unless one thing happens. The feedback is interrupted. Identity is a cybernetic loop. It runs until you change what you reinforce. And here's the breakthrough. You don't end the old identity by fighting it. You end it by breaking its feedback, by interrupting the loop in real time. Imagine the moment you feel the old emotion rising. Anxiety, anger, self-doubt. This is the beginning of the loop. The emotion tries to trigger the old behavior. The behavior tries to recreate the old outcome. And the outcome reinforces the old belief. To change your identity, you must interrupt that chain at the emotional level. Let's make this practical. The next time an old reaction appears, don't resist it and don't obey it. Just notice it. That single moment of awareness picks up the broken thread of identity. Your brain was expecting the old response, but awareness disrupts prediction. Judson Brewer at Brown University found that awareness weakens craving and habitual reactions by removing the reward. When you see the emotion without acting it out, the loop collapses. You can feel the anxiety but not behave like the anxious self. You can feel the self-doubt but not speak like the self-doubt. You can feel the anger but not respond like the angry self. Every time you allow the emotion to rise and fall without becoming it, the loop fractures. The identity loses energy. The brain updates the model, and here's the extraordinary part. Quantum theory reflects the same principle. In delayed choice experiments, a particle's past behavior changes depending on how it is observed now. When you observe your internal loop consciously, instead of reacting automatically, you change the outcome of the loop. You alter the trajectory of the identity. Identity isn't fixed. It's a probability pattern, and you're the observer collapsing the waveform. So how do you break the loop consistently? You practice 3 steps. Step 1, notice. See the emotion and name it. Step 2, pause. Take 1 breath to interrupt the automatic behavior. Step 3, redirect. Choose a micro-action aligned with your future identity, not your old one. This doesn't take strength. It takes awareness. 1 breath, 1 pause, 1 conscious choice. That is enough to weaken the old loop. Do this repeatedly, and your future identity becomes the new default. Not because you forced it, but because your brain now predicts that version of you as the most familiar. This is how identity changes, not through force, but through interruption. Not through willpower, but through awareness. Not through inspiration, but through rewiring. In our next episode, we go deeper into the emotional memories that built your old identity in the first place, and how to rewrite them using the science of reconsolidation and the quantum nature of time. Thank you for watching Quantum Life. If this episode resonated with you, like, subscribe, and share it with someone ready to break their old loop. You'll find research and recommended books in the description below. And remember, you don't heal the past by analyzing it, you heal it by refusing to repeat it.